much, guys, for sharing your story so openly. And Yani, it's touching. And I hope it blesses guys out there. Like, and you know, it's also good for people to understand the whole story.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure there are guys out here with half truths and their own conclusions. You know,
Oh, for sure. I'ma just think we just happened.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. For sure. For sure.
Don't know your story. So now we've talked about the breakup, the heart, how God confirmed to Alex about his wife and confirmed to you also.
Yeah.
But there must have been a period where you must have felt bad, like an outcast, na feeling kama wasona kujudge in the church, your friends. Like, did you go through that phase?
Kuna movie ilikuwa inaitwa Hard Times of RJ Burger. Yo millennials hawajui.
For sure, Jimmy Cedric.
So those are the hard times of Alex MWAURA, yani. And so this is a period after the confirmation. And remember now that's when news is just breaking in to people, breaking out rather to people, and the villain
Is this guy.
The villain is me.
Yeah.
And people is people in church because he's serving.
I'm serving, and
and he's also leading, like hosting service. So almost every Sunday he's hapo juu akiambia akitu. Yeah.
Wacha nikwambie. And women get hurt on behalf of other women.
Oh, for sure, we are loyal. Like, you cut my friend, I'm cutting you.
The highs got fewer, the hugs can depreciate,
The applause.
I thank God because my humor, God gave me natural humor. So anacheka lakini ana feel ni kama ni betrayal.
Attacking to have a good time.
Mickey host try to have a good time because I feel why are you making
You.
We laugh about it now, but it was so hard that time. Yani, I had people who used to have very close connections, but unakuta wananipita and all that, and I would understand them because they didn't know my side of the story, and they felt entitled to feel that way, which I cannot deny them. Because they had to stand in for their friend also. It was hard. I remember a season after that, I didn't host, and it was not because I was taken away from that responsibility, but things just went and happened that way. And I didn't host for some time, and I was happy about that, because I was able to get out of the pulpit. And just when you're having a good time in the presence of God, all of a sudden you see a face that's reminding you of betrayal and all that, and all of a sudden there's a disconnect. I didn't want to be that guy. And when I got out of the pulpit, I didn't move seats. I didn't go behind the church or in the ukoju upstairs. I stuck to where I used to sit. And it was hard because
umezoea kukaa na specific people.
So kuna eye contact, kuna vile unaangaliwa and all that. But because of how precious City Lighters is to me, how precious church is to me, and I have a very awesome relationship with my pastor, who we were in talks and communication with, and he was praying for me at the season. There was no reason for me to walk backwards or walk out, because God did not do anything to me. God did not hurt me. God is not the reason why I was going through that season. So by slamming the door and saying church has hurt me, I believe it doesn't make sense, because the church is a building. It's a place of worship, so the church can never hurt you. That can be the physical hurt from the church.
Umethrow shade. Umethrow mad shade, babe. Because people walk out here saying that church hurts.
But church hurt is a few individuals.
Yeah.
And a few individuals cannot represent God. because they have their own personal decisions that they make. So
And their
if
own
someone
flaws.
hurts you, but in the context of
The
church, it's someone. It's not God. It's not church. It's someone in church.
Yeah.
So I feel that sometimes we get lost
Confused.
and confused, and we blame a body, which is the church, and we blame God, while it was an individual in the church. If you walk into a bank and someone cons you, does that mean you'll never, that's it?
The bank hat.
I have bank hat. Ni hivyo, pesa yangu itakuwa inaeka kwa carpet ama kwa gondoro huko ndani.
No.
Ni hivyo.
Gosh.
So
But
I feel that we have gone wrong in that we affiliate just because someone did this to you or this happened to you in a certain environment. It doesn't mean that you walk away from God or walk away from church. It just means that person is a problem. So if there's a way you can avoid that person, sour for some time, but it's not avoiding God or avoiding church. So I think also by staying in church, it was hard, Sikatai, but that's why I found my healing also.
I mean, I feel sorry, babe, but I feel like it's a personal relationship with God. It's Him, and when you go to church, I'm going to spend more time with God. Not that I don't spend with Him during the week, but I know what gathering of believers does. It changes the atmosphere. It's very different. So I'm like, if I walk out because of a couple of people, then it means God and I were not as tight as I thought. So I like that you've said that you got healing in God and also in church. So
I would understand if you changed churches because of people who hurt you in that church and seeing them inakukwaza, but I would not understand leaving church for good. Entirely. That you'll never go to another church and you're mad at God for life. So if it's too painful and those people are triggering memories and just move to another church, and that will help you create new community and also heal, because I believe it's in the presence of God, it's in that environment that I found my healing. Though it was through fire, it was through side eyes, it was through certain kind of treatments, it really helped me heal and also deal. But that season didn't last for long because COVID came. COVID came and brought some disruption, and that disruption created some time away from people, away from church, and that's when I think we got a lot of time to get to know each other.
We built in the 6 months that we were away from church during COVID, which really it was like divine speed, because we left church single, we came back engaged. So that was like, also imagine the shit.
Adding more salt to the injury.
Like, who's this chick? They're already engaged.
You see pilipili kwa ubali to the wound.
This time that you're going through this period in the church, was Essy still coming to church?
For sure.
Yeah.
Also, me, I'm unmoved. And not in... We didn't even sit together. However, there was one Sunday that Passy made us sit together, and then it was for oh gosh.
And also the reason why I didn't want so much interaction in church, I'm trying to protect her. She has nothing to do with what's going on.
Yeah, it's not my fault that he need. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. That's, oh my gosh, that's what it looked like. But also because I was a quiet person, so people don't have the boldness to approach a quiet person because you don't know how deep the water. Yeah, so nobody really came to. Yeah, but there was that perception behind the scenes.
Hey, that must have been something.
And then I didn't want her being dragged into that.
He really protected me from that. If anybody brought it up, he nipped it in the bud quick. Yeah.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
Wow. So you guys have talked about now COVID coming and at least giving you a break. All that drama.
Yeah.
So how was your dating period, and when did you guys decide this is it? Like Alex, now you told her your intentions, and you just asked her to be your girlfriend. just found themselves being
In Nanini.
tulijipata. Hapo niuliza.
No, he asked me.
Tulianza tu kuitana babe.
Tumepitia hiyo season.
Baby.
Yeah, babe.
I think it's during that COVID time, because we have so much time, and then kuna ma lockdowns, so hata hakuna kutravel mbali,
Hakuna kazi.
Yeah. So we used to hang out almost every day.
Yeah.
So many.
Ujue hiyo naishi Kiamburu na naishi Kikuyu. So the transit. Kila siku. It was both ways. It was like
we meet somewhere. Let's meet, hang out, nini.
Yeah.
So we had an amazing time of great conversations,
And we built away from the noise. The friendship especially. We built away from people telling you, Alex, oh really? As in we built from people talking to us and killing the baby before it even matured. Yeah. So, sorry.
We are sewing together. We during that time, remember, I'm also praying. I'm also consulting God on, the season and whatever is happening in our life right now. But I'm happy with what's happening. Even as I deal, there's a joy that's coming with this new friendship. There's a refreshment. It's refreshing, and I would look forward to the next day. And I don't want to go ahead of myself and make decisions without praying and getting to a point of healing, because I don't want her to become a rebound.
I wasn't trying to be nobody's rebound. That's not who I am. I'm far too precious.
Yeah. So I think a couple. I remember even our friendship was weird, because even how it started, I think nilichukua namba yako after a couple, like.
Alichukua namba yangu. Actually, no. Wali to force. A friend of ours sent us each other's number. They were like, "Wacheni ujinga, chika number," because we were really talking, but we'd never pick.
We would DM on IG.
Yeah.
I wanted to limit conversations because I don't want her to become a rebound. Because I know tu nikikuongelesha sana, it's like I'm trying to fill a shoe.
Yeah.
A vacuum that has been left.
And he still needed to heal.
And I needed to heal. So nikamwambia no numbers. So let's DM. DM utakuwa online all the time. So we're going to DM sometimes Johnny and all that. But there was a hunger to talk more.
Oh, for sure.
So I didn't want to act on it sana, because I didn't want. The interpretation could have been maybe you are craving what you had just lost.
Yeah.
So that's why I wanted it limited. So we would DM, then eventually tukachukua number. In March. So your time yote ni tunaongeanga tu sometimes DM jioni. Then so hii season ya COVID inaanza, ndivyo tumeexchange number. That's how you're able even to communicate and all that. And with every single encounter and engagement, it would make sense what I was told during that day of prayer.
We start saying it.
Inaanza ku make sense. Hii kitu niliambiwa that ni yeye ina adapt.
Yeah.
It's one thing to be prophesied to
about somebody,
something
you're not flowing or connected with. When unaambiwa unaona ule msee hata hujaimuona hujaimuongelesha, unaambiwa it's
kijana pale unaambiwa nimeona Nicki Minaj unamuoa. Nasema thank you father.
She saved.
Who am I to say no?
Yeah, so it's different. But for me, the confirmation was confirming what already exists. Yeah. So we grew in friendship. We grew in our bond.
You may realize nimetumia Nicki Minaj na some Christians don't know who that is.
No comment.
Yeah. I was not always born again. Yeah.
Was the time he asked you to be his girlfriend? Was it dramatic?
No, he was not. He started with the whole speech, and I tried to interrupt him. He's like, "I'm not done." So I was like, "Okay." Because I think he was.
Because unapenda makolabo.
For sure. Yo, nimegrow. And so it was he came, he visited, and so we were talking about something I was going through at the time, very personal. And then he started talking about us and what I have done and where he's at and all that stuff. And he said, I've never promised you perfection. I'm not perfect. So I was like, where is this conversation going? So and then eventually he's like, okay, after all that I've said, Essy, Esther, will you be my girlfriend? And I was like, oh my god. It felt like a proposal. It was really nice. Yeah. So I know. It was no, he was I think I've also never been asked.
Yeah, even me, my whole life I've never asked anyone.
Are you kidding?
My wife was the first person I asked.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Tunajipata muna date. Danji, takes a good heartbreak for you to be intentional. Promise intentionality.
Every step was very intentional. Like, I wanted to be my girlfriend.
Yeah.
From there, first you build the friendship.
Yes.
The girlfriend stage. Proposed to her.
Yeah.
There's no proposal story.
Yeah.
No. Ati tulianza ku plan wedding. No, but I love that he asked me because I'd never been asked before, and that was quite special. So April 17th, he asked me to be.
6 months later.
No, it was 3 months later, and then 6 months later you proposed.
Oh,
Babe,
It's okay, man.
yeah. It's okay. But I told him juicy. Anyway. Marriage is beautiful.
So yeah, the dating period was interesting. Now the fact that there were no restaurants, no places we could go.
Truly.
How did that play out?
My husband is very creative. Again, remember nilisema DIY master? Hata na dating, he was still DIY master. And then I'd never dated in a godly way. So this was new. So what do we do?
What do you mean by godly way?
Like, as in muki date. Unani confused, babe.
Unabafa.
So I'm like, dating in a godly way. How do I explain it? You know how the world dates. If it's not sleepovers and it has exactly. You get sexual whatever. There's that sort of intimacy on that level. So for me, this was new because it's godly. So you have to practice purity. And then start to go place tuna budget, so si ati mnenda road trips and stuff. Amwezi enda hata hoteli ati mlale, mnenda mnalala hapi.
My dear was willing to spend on those high end hotels, you know. I was willing. It didn't show.
No. It really didn't.
Ni serikali
But
ilikukosea.
anyway, hata sahi babe, si ati una spend on those high end restaurants. Yeah. So we took a lot of walks. And I think that's the time we went to Lena Parks. Kuna parks zingine mimi hata sikuwa najua. Kuna ingine iko Limuru Road, I didn't even know it exists. Yeah. Tukafanya our first devotional there. So yeah, sasa hiyo ina sound tuko too spiritual. No, it was the first one. Na si ati tunafanyanga nini hiyo time tulifanya every day because my husband and nini relationship na God personal. In dating. Ai, sasa hiyo hakuna hiyo. As in yes, kuna personal but there's corporate. You have to do it together. Yeah, so he was really creative with how we dated. Yeah.
I would cook, then I package.
He would do pancakes. He carries, we go sit somewhere and just eat. It was really nice and special.
Yeah. Na unasemanga sikukukatia hiyo ni nini?
Hiyo sikunikatia, God alikupatia on a silver platter hivi. By the way, honestly, God alimuonea huruma sana because alikuwa amekatia wase wengi. But it's the truth. Na iku work out.
Unaharibu brand.
But it's the truth, babe. Let's just say. But then so God akasema, my guy, let me do you a solid.
I don't know why I relate so much to your story.
Yeah.
Even my wife says,
for sure. Hey, ati Chesi, what is that?
Nikikoroga unga hapa nikipika pancakes hiyo ni nini? What is that?
No, hiyo siku nikatia. No baby.
Hizo packs.
Mimi nataka kupeleka nini? Unaonga zile story ya watu ulipeleka sijui restaurant kwa wekea guitar na to dancers. Nilikuwa nataka hizo nini showdown. Romantic gestures. Okay. It's not.
I can make a few phone calls.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.